So much awesome Switch news. You guys got to gather around so we can talk all about it. Because Sakurai is ready to reveal the ARMS fighter for the Fighters Pass. Although he's got a big warning for Smash Bros fans that we need to discuss. Apex Legends is finally hitting the Switch, bolstering the free-to-play arsenal for Nintendo, and Crash Bandicoot, a brand new game, is coming soon, and I hope it does hit our hybrid love. Plus, I've got an apology about something pretty important, and we need to discuss that as well. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're having a fantastic freaking day and are excited for this breaking news. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do so. Turn the notification bell on so you're ready. When the new Nintendo stuff happens, I'll let you know. And right now, it's supposed to be the E3 season. We would be enjoying hit after hit. And this year has been anything but typical, so they've tried to do everything digitally, and I gotta say, I'm impressed that we're still getting so much Nintendo goodness. There's so many cool games coming. I mean, Paper Mario, less than a month away, and now we know when we're gonna find out about new Smash Bros info, because Sakurai has said Monday, June 22nd at 10 a.m. Eastern, Nintendo, they want us up bright and early. The 9 a.m. Pokemon presentation, now 10 a.m. That's like 7 a.m. for you West Coasters. A little more in the afternoon for European fans, which works out well. But Sakurai, he's got to get this out there. He's been hard at work, and he's ready for a 35-minute presentation to tell you who from ARMS is entering the roster of Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, my personal prediction is Twintel number 1, Min Min 2, Kid Cobra 3, and I'm going to throw a wild card out there because sometimes Sakurai likes to get a little weird. DNA Man. Watch for DNA Man. But just as important is what won't be in this showcase, and that is no indication of who's next or what's next. Because Nintendo has confirmed that in this 35-minute ARMS Smash Bros. Spectacular, there will be zero mention of the next fighter. Now that's odd because normally Nintendo loves to tease us and tantalize us with a little tiny trailer and say, hey, guess what? Fighter 2 is coming soon. And they're confirming that's not happening this time. It's obvious with the pandemic and putting these teams at work from home, it's a little bit harder to get things done. And I wonder if this is where we start to see delays have more impact. The things that have been releasing thus far or soon to release, they've probably been in the works for a while, but are we going to start to see things take a much slower path? I sure hope not, and it will be a bummer to not get one more thing at the end of the show, but I'm glad Nintendo has prepped us so we're not super sad or super disappointed. And I hope Sakurai is able to deliver an awesome ARMS fighter, because as much as that series often gets panned, it's pretty cool. And if you haven't played ARMS, I still think it's a good time. Maybe the online is going to have a very tiny player base. Locally, though, it's pretty competitive and pretty darn crazy, and I'm super psyched to see how Sakurai has transitioned that fighting style into his game. But speaking of player base, Apex Legends is going to have a pretty big player base on Switch because it's going full crossplay. So will these two meet at some point, Gabe? Will Apex Legends find a home on Switch? And that is Rejoice season for so many players, so you can play Apex Legends across your consoles, on your PC, with your friends. Although it seems slightly problematic because I have a feeling that PC players are going to be able to do work on new Switch owners. I don't know for sure. Maybe some people will surprise. But do you want to play Apex Legends on your Switch as your preferred platform, or is it more a thing you'll just take on the go? I see it as a nice alternative, and I think Nintendo has done such a good job of formulating a fantastic free-to-play lineup this generation. It's something I did not expect them to capitalize on so well. Yes, Nintendo Switch Online is absolutely not the best internet service, but Fortnite, Warframe, Paladins, now Apex Legends, it's a pretty great group, and I like that they have tapped into a number of genres that Nintendo typically doesn't deal with. And it's a lot of battle royale, so if you're a fan of that type of gameplay style, you are going crazy. Now you can take them all with you. And Apex Legends comes from one of my favorite developers of the era, so I'm so glad it's hitting the system this fall. Respawn has done amazing work. Titanfall was really cool. Titanfall 2 is criminally underrated and one of my favorite shooters of this generation. And then Jedi Fallen Order, if that would come to Switch. I was so hopeful that EA would put out a lot at their press conference. Instead, they said, hey, 7 games coming in the next year, which is promising, but what will they be? One is Burnout, one is Apex, FIFA is inevitable. You got 4 more. Oh, one's the indie game from Zoink with the Dice Dude. So 3 more. What will they be? Still no Madden, which is kind of a bummer. But what will be a bigger bummer is if Crash Bandicoot It's About Time does not make it to Switch. I'm so pumped that Crash Bandicoot 4 is ready for action. It was leaked by a Taiwanese retailer, and I think it's super true. Here's why. I got sent a package from Activision with a puzzle that said it's about time with a Crash Bandicoot icon. It has to be related to an incoming announcement. Plus, there was recently new merch that matches with the box art, so this is happening, my friends. And it's gonna be developed by Toys for Bob, who did the Spyro Reignited trilogy that did hit Switch. Now, Crash and Activision have been back and forth with Nintendo. The games are there, which is awesome, but Insane Trilogy, developed by Vicarious Visions, was late on Switch. And so is Spyro Reignited, to be honest. Crash Team Racing, though, was day and date, which was awesome because I love that game, and even though it's hard and challenging, I think the single-player focus and all the DLC was such a sweet addition to Switch. What are they going to do for this one? Now, the retailer listing doesn't say Switch, so the most likely scenario is one of two things: bad or worse. Bad is that it's not day and date and we get it a lot later, maybe even in 2021. That's listed for PS4 and Xbox One, so it doesn't seem to be a next-gen game, indicating it will release before November, but that most likely means a spring 2021 launch for Switch, which sucks, because I loved Crash, both iterations, the trilogy and the racer, on Switch. I think they're fantastic, some of my favorite ports, and they're always on good sales, which helps. The worst scenario is that it's not for Switch at all, because the tech is too good, or the graphics are too impressive, or something of the sort. It would be disappointing, though, to see Activision say, hey, Nintendo fans, you like Crash? Here you go, Spyro 2, and then, we're pulling back. I hope it comes, and I honestly think it will. It's just going to be not day and date. It's going to be later, which is a bummer. I wish we would get over this hump. I'm worried it's only going to get worse. As next gen begins to take shape, the Switch is not gaining any power. A Switch Pro definitely could help things out, but I don't even want to talk about that because all of the rumors regarding that more powerful system have been completely wrong, so we'll just play the wait and see game on that front. But I'm excited for Crash 4. I think they can do some really great things. I honestly hope they stay true to the gameplay systems that made that franchise so fun while integrating some new ideas. Or if they're going to go completely 3D platform, they better hit it out of the park. They better deliver like a Mario Odyssey style Crash, because I'm not ready for a mediocre Crash 3D collectathon. That sounds really boring, and I kind of love the old school gameplay as brought to Switch by the Insane Trilogy. Are you guys interested in Crash 4? Do you want Crash on Switch? Hit that like button if you hope that Toys for Bob new title does come to our platform, and let me know in the comments down below if you're more excited for the Arms Fighter, Apex Legends on Switch, or hopefully, fingers crossed, Crash Bandicoot It's About Time on Switch. Now that we got the really fun stuff out of the way, it's time for something a little less fun. And I just want to be open and honest with you guys because you mean so much to me, all of you. We've formulated such a great community. As the Switch continues to add games, we've added so many of you, and it's been so nice to have such a positive, kind, fun, friendly environment to play games, to share on Discord, to stream with. I love you guys so much. And so I felt terrible that so many people took my recent fake direct video like I was trying to screw with you, like I was trying to mess with you, or I was trying to fake you out. I thought it was really obvious that the trailer was not a real direct. It was called a Nintendo Direct. That was in the thumbnail. It's now in the title. And I'm sorry to anyone who was misled or felt like it was real and then was so disappointed when it wasn't. It wasn't my intention at all. You guys know I love you and I pour so much time into this channel. I'm making videos nonstop every day, and I hope you've seen that the quality has improved a lot in the last few months. Every video is trying to be a great video, and we've added live streaming, the Discord server, merch, and more. I'm really trying to build this out to be a fantastic community, so I felt terrible knowing that people were pissed off at me and thought that I intentionally tried to upset you. I really didn't at all. I thought it was a really fun, unique concept and something that would have been like a cool joke with hopeful ideas. It was made by my good friend SwitchStop. He runs a Switch channel. You guys should check it out. He does a lot of Mario content. He's a brilliant kid, and he put it together, but I thought it was very clear that it wasn't Nintendo caliber, and he was narrating, and I thought a lot of people would recognize that he was narrating. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be something that pissed people off. I was trying my best to do something fun and just like, man, if this all happened, I'd be so over the moon. So let's react to it like we reacted to that fake Animal Crossing update trailer that everyone loved. I guess I thought it was just going to be the same thing. But again, once more, I'm sorry. I do not in any way want to mislead or clickbait or mess with anybody. Like, my goal is to make the best videos I can and to have the best community I can and to make you guys happy. I work on this all the time, nonstop, till late at night. I'm constantly putting out as much content as I can and trying to make it great. So I hope you'll forgive me, and I hope that you know my heart was in the right place, because all proceeds from that video are being donated to charity. And I said that at the top of the video, so I hope that people wouldn't be upset even if they were a little confused about the direct trailer. I thought that giving it all to charity would make you say, oh, even if I was a little faked out, my view is going to help people out. And I didn't do that after the fact, after people were bummed out. I did that before because I thought it was such a fun concept. And SwitchStop said he was donating all of his to charity. And I said, wow, that's so admirable. I want to do that too. And I know people will think this is fun, or at least I thought they'd think it was fun. And I thought we could help people out. So even if you're pissed at me, even if you wanted to unsubscribe, even if you did unsubscribe, at least we're going to help a lot of people out, because I don't know, that means more to me than it doing well for me. And I want you guys to know that my goal with this channel is to make people smile and to help people out. It's not to be selfish or greedy or ruin people's days or make as much money as I can. It's to make a positive difference. And I hope you can see that with the charity thing, with Switch Strong, with what I stand for and what I focus on and what I try to bring to every video, which is positivity and love. I'm a huge fan of kindness and compassion in this world, equality, and everyone being treated fairly and with care. And that's what I'll still stand for. So I'm going to get back to making videos. I got a lot on my plate. It's a busy day, but I love it because I love you guys and I love the Switch. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Thanks for watching this video. I'm pumped for all the things we talked about today. Till next time, everybody, have a really good one. Stay safe and stay healthy. Be smart out there. Wear your mask and get ready for probably more, because the summer ain't over. We got the UB event. Nintendo inevitably has more up their sleeve. I mean, Pokemon Snap 2, people. New Pokemon Snap. How can we be grumpy at a time like this? Till next time, though, have a fantastic day. SwitchForce out.